very good evening to you. Now, apart from all the wonderful work that Olivier does for Kanakia Paris, he's doing us a very, very special favor this evening. He's going to be translating for Zizou. Is that right?
My toughest job today.
That has been your toughest job. Well, you did a very good job this morning. And here goes. I've got a few questions for you, Zizou. First up, what has your experience here in India been like? What does India mean to you?
Non, mais je crois que c'est pour moi une toute première d'être venu en Inde. C'était aussi une envie de pouvoir visiter justement ce pays et l'occasion de pouvoir travailler et avoir la collaboration avec Kanakia me fait être là aujourd'hui. C'est la première fois et je découvre ce pays, mais en même temps, j'ai l'impression de bien le connaître parce que j'ai été super bien accueilli.
It's for him it's a discovery because, as he said, it's the first time, but he has the feeling that he knows India for a long time because of the welcoming of all the people, and he feels so comfortable, so he feels like home, so that and he's agree with it.
Did he expect to be welcomed here with fireworks?
Non, mais c'est pour ça. Enfin, depuis de toute façon que je suis arrivé ici sur le sol indien, j'ai eu que des belles surprises. Et je le redis encore ce soir parce que je l'ai dit tout à l'heure. Enfin, on était déjà là cet après-midi pour le stade, pour le terrain, pour le match. J'ai été toujours soutenu durant ma carrière par des mots très gentils, par du courrier très gentil de la part de tous les Indiens. Et donc aujourd'hui, c'est les remercier de vive voix, de leur dire merci pour leur soutien parce que c'est toujours important.
He's happy to be here also because of all the Indian supporters he had at the time of his career of player, and also he's so happy about the
all
welcoming
those who support Zizou Zidane, let's hear you. Now's the time.
And also for sure for all the organization from the Kanakias, and since his arrival, he's amazed with all the thing he found and all the support and.
What is the best thing you like about India? How's the food?
Oui, très bon, très bon.
Excellent.
Excellent. Ça, je peux le dire en anglais, in English.
You can say that in English. Excellent.
How does it feel to be associated with this project, Kanakia Paris? What are your thoughts on it?
Moi, je suis ravi. Je suis ravi de la collaboration. On parle de sport, on parle de... Quelque part, notre projet fait ce que Kanakia Paris a mis en place en cherchant un ambassadeur. À travers le sport, c'était un petit peu ça. Enfin, je veux dire, c'est l'esprit, le corps, l'âme, toutes ces choses-là que je partage avec, je pense, la plupart de tous les gens qui sont dans la salle. Donc c'est un projet très intéressant et j'espère que ce ne sera pas la première fois, enfin la dernière fois que je viendrai sur le sol indien. J'espère qu'il y en aura d'autres.
What this very good-looking football player is speaking to me in French, I don't know, but he's looking through my eyes and it feels really nice. I'm thinking he's saying romantic things to me, but I know he's not. Would you translate, please?
Yeah, otherwise I will forget what he said. Actually, he's sharing all the values of this project with the mind, the soul, and the body. And all over the project, we are talking about wellness, and we are talking also about France, which is also his native country. So being an ambassador for this project from the beginning was just, he was very enthusiastic about this. And he said it's just the beginning and he hoped to come again soon with Mrs. Zidane.
He's shot a lot of commercials and in the Kanakia Paris commercial he looks really good. Does he know that he has an alternative profession of being like a film star? He's very good looking.
Je pense qu'on va laisser ça à ceux qui savent mieux le faire.
He said he will keep that for the professional and it's not his field.
Okay, one more question before we take questions from the audience. Everybody calls you Zizou. Now, understandably, it's because you have two Z's in your name, but it could have been Zizi, could have been Zuzu. How did Zizou come about?
No, in French, you can't say Zizi.
You don't say Zizi?
No, please. You go on Google Translate, you will understand. It's not possible. Sorry.
Zizou is better.
Zizou is
Zizou,
better.
it's a nice nickname.
So,
Et l'histoire, c'est mon entraîneur en fait qui était à l'époque quand j'étais au Girondin de Bordeaux qui a commencé à le faire. C'est le premier qui m'a appelé Zizou.
His first trainer was giving him this nickname in Bordeaux when he was playing at Bordeaux. And since that time, he's Zizou for everybody and all his fans all over the world.
that's beautiful. It's a lovely sounding name. I won't say that again, I promise.
Promise.
Okay, you've achieved so much. You are a living legend as far as being a player is concerned. You've achieved so much as manager as well. What is your next step or what lies ahead for you professionally?
La prochaine étape pour moi, c'est de continuer ce que je fais aujourd'hui. Je crois que j'ai eu beaucoup de satisfaction avec ce qui s'est passé durant ces 5 mois, puisque c'est vrai que j'ai pris l'équipe il y a 5 mois en arrière, et d'avoir gagné la Champions League, forcément c'est quelque chose de magnifique. Mais je sais que je suis un jeune entraîneur et que tout le travail est encore à faire. Mais comme je suis heureux de faire ce que je fais chaque jour, que justement la possibilité de pouvoir être à côté de mes joueurs, eh bien, c'est de continuer, essayer de continuer à écrire l'histoire et de gagner des...
Good place, but might I remind you, she's a married lady now.
I'm getting a lot of congratulations these days.
Congratulations from all of us here as well.
Thank
Bipasha.
you.
Marriage suits you.
Congratulating.
So we're here to talk about wellness. Everybody sitting over here is super fit, understands wellness, understands the concept of wellness of the mind, body and soul. But first I'm going to ask Zizou his thoughts on wellness. What is the Z wellness mean? And you believe in wellness of mind, body and soul. Just explain that a little bit, please.
Le concept, de toute façon, moi qui suis dans une équipe qui coach tous les jours, c'est forcément important. C'est-à-dire que ce concept-là, on parle de 3 choses, on parle du corps, on parle de l'esprit et on parle de l'âme. Et je pense que c'est super important de faire attention à son corps. Forcément, l'esprit, l'état d'esprit d'une équipe, d'un groupe, pour aller gagner des choses. Et puis après, l'âme, c'est ce que vous transmettez, l'énergie que vous transmettez aux gens. Donc toutes ces choses-là font partie d'un projet et c'est pour ça que je fais partie de ce projet Kanakia.
It's up to me.
Yes, back to you.
Actually, what do you say? Every day in his work as a trainer, he is experimenting this concept without knowing about from the beginning, at the beginning of the project, mind, body and soul. The concept is living that reality every day as a trainer and with his team. So, of course, they need to have a fit body to perform. They need to be very focused and concentrate with their the mind, and it should be very well. And for the energy, when you something you can the transmission of your energy is very important. Sorry, I told you, huh?
Olivier, you're doing
French
so
are French.
well. You are doing
French
very well.
are renowned to be very bad in foreign language. Sorry.
You're doing very well. Bipasha, you are one of the actors in our industry who's broken the norm. You know, it normally used to be thin is beautiful. You've made us all see and believe that fit is beautiful. How important is wellness of the body and mind and soul as far as, you know, fitness is concerned?
You know, in any line of work that you are in, I think what's important, you know, the sync between the mind, body and soul. And that's what, you know, we practice with yoga. Those are our roots, and I'm sure a lot of people present out here do follow yoga and world around. I believe that, you know, when you're an actor, you're always in the, you know, in the visual medium. So you are role models to many, many people, especially, you know, the young adults, the kids. And there is a lot of pressure for women to be thin in the business. And that's not really nice, because that is kind of going into households, and there are little girls who don't eat, who starve. Things like bulimia and anorexia is coming in, creeping in. And that's where I think each actor needs to be responsible. Anybody who's a role model needs to be responsible. And they have to definitely propagate fitness. And that fit is beautiful and thin is not. Because when you're fit, anyways you're going to look good. And you're going to be independent, especially what I worry is about, old age. And that's the time you're going to be independent. If you are fit, if you're looking after your body, and if you love your body, I think it's great to start at an early age. And I just treat myself as a human being first and then an actor. So I invest in health for sure, all the time.
Zach, firstly, a big round of applause for Zach. He's looking so fit, so lean. It's good to see you this way.
Thank you, Mandira, for kind words.
No, honestly, you're looking really fit. And I want to ask you, as a cricketer, over the years, the concept of fitness has changed as well. There was a time when it was just drills, and now you're seen playing football a lot. There's also yoga, there's meditation. A lot has changed as far as fitness is concerned for training in cricket as well, yes?
Well, personally for me, the journey of fitness and exposure to fitness started pretty late in my career. Coming from a small place like Sri Rampur, exposure to fitness was not that much. And when I started playing cricket professionally, it was about the advice which I got at that time was, I should stay away from gyms. And I should not, spend a lot of time in the gyms. It's going to hamper my bowling. And I got scared. Until I reached to a place, academy, where the right kind of fitness was taught to me, the exposure was given to me, and it really had a very positive impact on my game. The skill was always there, but with the backing of fitness, things were like I was suddenly able to bowl quick than what I was bowling. I was able to bowl longer than what I was doing before I went to academy. And so fitness, the right kind of exposure to fitness had created that big impact on my game, which I'm always grateful for the academy, like Pace academies, and that's how I realized that the importance of fitness is huge. And
how much yoga and meditation do you do? I want to know.
Well, yoga and meditation, when you are young, you kind of get bored with that. But as with age, you fall back onto yoga and meditation. You suddenly remember.
Bipasha is going to disagree with you and say yoga and meditation is for any age, right?
It's pretty much new in my life too. But I think the kind of lifestyles that we have, it's better to still your mind. I used to be the same. I would say the same. It's so boring. Who wants to sit and do nothing? What can just breathing do? But it kind of, builds your stamina, makes you calmer. You are so much more balanced. You can do everything in life so much better. You're a happier person. And when you're happy, you can do everything. So I believe that, anyone who thinks yoga is boring, actually come try it out, give it a chance. And, in
Zach, are you listening?
Come on, we will do one yoga session together.
I'm a big fan of yoga. In fact, I had pleasure of working with late Shri BK Sayangar. I spent about a couple of months with him, and it's been amazing. I mean, working with him with all his props and his medical classes are just. I mean, it's a great loss that he's no more.
Before I find out Zizou's thoughts on yoga, I'd like to ask Bhai Chung, how important is wellness for the betterment of a footballer?
No, I think and if at all, just before going to sleep, I would just watch the best balls which I've bowled, and just for 5 minutes, and then I'll just go to sleep. That's how I deal with it. Pressure and expectations, I think something which keeps you grounded, makes you humble, and that's added responsibility, and that pressure actually helps you perform better on the field. So I like going to sleep with that kind of pressure, I would say.
Bipasha, as an actor, sometimes you're made to lose weight, put on bulk, lose muscle, look different for different roles. How do you deal with that kind of pressure? And you have to do it like, okay, we're going to start shooting in a couple of months. How do you deal with that kind of pressure?
Well, it is very tough. It is demanding, again. Honestly, I hope we start making much more of those films where the pressure like that builds on us actors more and more. But it is tough and it's very unhealthy, honestly, to live an actor's life and to be like that, to put on weight and to lose weight and according to your character just keep on doing it and literally playing with your body. And health does take a little bit of a toss in an actor's life, and that's when, you know, the other tools in life come into play, like discipline, drive, happiness, motivation, wanting to achieve. I think that kinds of keeps you together and you deliver. And after you deliver, and if it's appreciated, you're happy. So I think that kind of, you know, is the motivation at the end of the day. But it's not very healthy to do that.
Okay, Zizou, what exactly is this Z wellness that we're talking about here at Kanakya, Paris? Explain Z wellness to us.
Z is Z only because of Zidane, because of the big Z, and Z wellness.
Yeah, maybe this is a question. Maybe this is a question then for you, Olivier. You could answer this one all by yourself. Tell us about Z wellness. This is your question, not for Zizou. Yes, it's for you.
So me, Z wellness. It's all together. We in this Paris project, where I told you we brought Paris in the center of Mumbai. We wanted also to have all this, the concept we've discussed before, mind, soul, and body, and it's all over the project. So Z wellness comes from the entrance. You will have the pool, you will have the running track on the terrace, you will have all the facility all over the project. And Z Wellness also, we will have coach, we will have yoga, meditation. So it's gel with this concept all over the project. It's a mix between Paris and Z Wellness. I don't know if I was very clear, but maybe at the end of the day,
English,
so maybe...
By the end of today, your English is...
Every profession demands different kind of training, different kind of approach, depending on what your end goal is. And Pro Sport is all about helping those people achieve that goal in a more scientific and holistic way. So that's what Pro Sport is all about. It's a very goal-oriented setup where we help, be it a corporate CEO, to footballer, to cricketer, to tennis player. Everyone's training and approach to training is different. And a good trainer understands that and helps that athlete or that person with the right kind of programs. And that's the key. And that's what Pro Sport is all about.
What are your future plans with Pro Sport? Where do you intend to take this now?
Well, intention is to get to across India and reach, because that's where the real talent is. I mean, you have to go to grassroots levels and target all the cities where athletic population is more and help athletes achieve their goals in a better way.
Right. To wind up, I'm going to ask everybody one question. What is your best and most fun form of relaxation? Where would we find you when you want to just take off, take it easy, have a break, Bipasha?
Well, for me, it's always any beach destination.
Sun, sea, sand.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love the sun. I love the sea. I can just be there. So the quick getaway would be Goa, or I also like Ananda at the Himalayas, the mountains.
Like mountains and the sea.
Yes,
wow.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, it's lovely.
You can check out Sikkim as well.
Yes, now I'm in
Right,
Sikkim next.
Where would you go for a break, for a getaway, a quick relaxation holiday, R&R?
When I was playing, because I lived in Calcutta when I was playing, so any opportunity.
Where's your place of R&R?
Somewhere
All
in
the
Europe.
lovely
I
ladies.
really enjoyed
We'll get
France,
to know,
of course.
we'll get to know now where Zach goes to sunbathe.
France, he says.
Is it France? He said France. Okay. All right then. South of France.
Europe is the destination.
Europe is the Dead Sea. Zizou, this is where he likes to go for a holiday. He likes to go to your country.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
projects, and eventually he agreed and we signed. And then we were waiting and waiting, and when we got the final date that is coming today in Mumbai, everybody was thrilled in the office. And believe me, since last 3 months, my office is, 80% of my office is working for this event. So they have worked so hard. My team has worked so hard to welcome him. So to start about Zizou, first I want to congratulate him for winning the Champions League. And I wish that he keep on winning 2 cups every year for next 10 years. Yeah? Good luck to you. And we truly believe that our association has been great. I'm with him since last 2 days. And what I saw in him, humbleness, very humble, very flexible, cooperative. And one more thing I have observed, and which Rupal also has confirmed today, my wife Rupal confirmed today, that behind this man, this handsome man, the real power, real passion coming out from him is from beautiful Veronique.
Derrière tout homme, il y a une femme merveilleuse.
She's the main support, and she's the main power behind Zizou. His quality is coming out from her, and his humbleness is always welcome. Thank you very much, everyone. And we want to, for a token of appreciation, my daughter Niyati has been painting for last couple of months and thinking on a paint artwork to gift Veronique. And she's finally come out with an art which is quite big, which we are going to present him here. And we will be shipping it to Madrid at their house. But I please bring the painting of Niyati.